We in this motherfucker, man. Lights check, cameras check, real nigga check. Is the motherfucking mic on? All right, we in this motherfucker. Check. All right, man, let's turn this motherfucker on, man. Episode 104, man. Let's get this motherfucker started. All right, fucking, let's get it. Yes, sir. What's up with y'all, man? Welcome back to another motherfucking episode of the Thin Line Between Genius and Insanity podcast. I am the flyest, highest, coolest, smoothest host of them all. OG! No, I don't think that one got the point across to those bitch ass niggas in the back. Let's run that one back one more time, please. The flyest, highest, coolest, smoothest host of them all. OG! Hatch, we know the fuck it is, man. What's up with the people all around the world? What's up with y'all, man? Hopefully out there looking good, feeling good, staying safe. There's a whole lot of shit going on in the church meditation each and every motherfucking week. I want to say shout out to everybody around the world that's tapped and joined the conversation, man. I truly appreciate all love, support, man. Let's keep building this empire brick by motherfucking brick. The grind don't stop. Episode 104, man, on the grind, 200 shit at the bottom of your motherfucking screen. For the people watching OGHatchTV on YouTube, go ahead and subscribe, ring that bell, drop a comment, all that good shit. Leave a like. Do your boy a solid. Please, would you? Christmas is coming up, my nigga. Do your boy a favor. My people listening on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Anchor, Audio, Mac, all that good shit. Leave a review wherever you listen to your podcast, man. Tap in, listen to your boy around the world, man. Tell a friend, keep this empire brick by motherfucking brick. I want to shout out to all y'all, man, because without y'all, I wouldn't have something to look forward to each and every motherfucking week. There's a lot of times where I need things to keep me focused and keep me, you know what I'm saying, keep me out of bullshit. And this podcast saves my life at least 2 to 3 times a month. I ain't gonna lie to you. At least, my nigga. But episode 104, we missed last week. My apologies. I wasn't feeling the best. I will get into a little bit later. I went on a date. And next thing you know, a nigga felt ill for the next week and a half. I'm just now starting to feel a little bit better today. I am still feeling a little bit, I just want to say lethargic. You know, I'm feeling a little bit lethargic. I get tired a little bit. You know, it's a lot quicker than normal. So this podcast may not be as long as the usual, but I wanted to come back here and get some shit out for you guys because I ain't just coming back from a fucking 2-month fucking break to fucking come back and not even be consistent with the episode. You know, I don't rock like that. So I wanted to make sure I came here this week. Gave myself a few days to get my fucking voice back and things like that. So we can make sure we get this nice content out for you motherfucking guys, man. Real talk. But there's a lot going on, man. In between that time, me feeling sick and things like that, I was doing a lot of background work, behind the scenes work. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get a website started for you guys. Getting merch ideas. We'll get to that a little bit later in the podcast as well. I got some merch line that's going to drop pretty motherfucking soon. I've been doing some designs and things of that nature to get some, some, I guess you would say prototypes, to get those sent in, see how those look, see how those feel and things of that nature. So I can start wearing them around the city and things like that to help promote the podcast and also just let people see some dope ass clothes, They can be some workout clothes or whatever. Just some nice ass printed, little printed tees and things of that nature to help, you know what I'm saying, get this shit popping like it really should be. Because I suck at social media, but I ain't gonna lie to you. But slash on the back of that, you motherfucking see, bro. Every time I'll take a break and come back with some fire ass content for y'all. So slash on the back that I want to go ahead and get into. I do want to start the podcast off with something that's, I woke up to this, fam. I woke up to this. What was this? Yesterday morning. I woke up to this and I was trying to get ready for work and things like that. Woke up to the news about Takeoff for the Migos being shot and killed. Man, it's kind of crazy. I do want to start this off by saying rest in peace to Takeoff. I'm not one of those people who, just because somebody died, all of a sudden I fuck with that person. Honestly, no bullshit. Takeoff and the Migos, period. I'm a Quavo nigga, but I always fuck with Takeoff as well. But the Migos was an important part of my life because I'm only 27 years old. Migos been out for what, 10, 11, damn near 12 years now? 10, 11, damn near 12 years now. Then the same amount of time Chief Keef been out. Chief Keef been out since what, 2010, 2011? So Migos is right at that same time, right around the corner from when he came out. So it actually came out when I was a kid, bro. And I remember the whole Migos coming in, changing the whole hip hop, and only the new young niggas was fucking with the Migos. That sound took over everything. And then you see the Migos being accepted by everybody. They got these pop songs and all that shit like that. Niggas went from Hannah Montana to Bad and Bougie. I know those songs, you would think that those two songs be made by the same people. But when you think about the amount of people that those songs reach, starting with Hannah Montana, how that blew the fuck up, and it's a thing down there, what, almost 10 years later, them niggas can come out with Bad and Bougie, and it's even bigger than Hannah Montana. Think about that shit. That shit came out before Uzi was like the biggest star that he is right now. He was still a star, but he wasn't who he is right now. And the Migos had a part in doing that. But when it comes to Takeoff passing away, when I came across the news, my niggas, I'm gonna be honest with you, I didn't think he had got killed. The first thing I had seen about the shit, it said, damn, it's crazy. I seen a tweet and it was like, damn, it's crazy that Quavo was the only nigga trying to pick Takeoff up. My mind instantly went to, damn, a nigga must have knocked Takeoff out. I'm not thinking a nigga got killed. I'm thinking a nigga got knocked out. So as I come across some video of it appears to be Quavo trying to pick Takeoff up, and then the camera pans around, and you see, nah, that's a puddle of blood. I'm like, oh no, this nigga, he's dead. So instantly, I'm like, oh, that's fucked up. Because you don't expect to hear things like that. Then the thing that really throws it all over, because as you receive the news about a man being dead, even though he's a famous rapper, when you hear about a man being dead, you instantly start seeing the internet being Batman. Everybody detectives all of a sudden, you know what I'm saying? You instantly see that. So I can't help to, when I see that video, when I see the tweets about Quavo picking him up, but then you see the tweets after that time, but it was over a dice game, and it was over this. It was Quavo's fault. It all goes back to Quavo. Quavo was a target. All this fucking mumbo jumbo. It turns a very sympathetic moment into clickbait. It turns a very tragic moment into who can find the answers first type shit. Excuse me. It really just it desensitizes the fact that somebody just lost their son. It desensitizes the fact that somebody just lost their grandson. Somebody just lost their best friend. Somebody that's really struggling with depression and struggling with, you know what I'm saying, mental health and things like that, just lost their mentor, their idol. It eliminates all them thoughts, because if now the thought goes into, damn, why this only happening in our community? Why this only happened to the rappers? I'm so tired of hearing that shit. Now is not the time to be talking about that. Now is the time to be, okay, where is this man's family? Now the time is, okay, check on Quavo. That's that man uncle. That was Takeoff uncle. Check on that man. Because if the rumors was true about it being over a dice game and niggas getting into it, Quavo and things like that, if the rumors is true, how you think that nigga feel? Like Pete, like for a Pete, how you think that nigga feel? So before everybody turns to motherfucking me Bruce Wayne, you know what I'm saying? Everybody turns to motherfucking me Walker Texas Ranger, Matlock in this motherfucker. Just show some sympathy and empathy and fall back. I know everybody want to have a hot take, had a hot tweet, they get a whole bunch of retweets, and had a Facebook stash that go get a whole bunch of shares and shit like that. I be one of those moments too with my content. But it comes a certain point in time where you gotta sit back and realize that, yo, these is lives. And I'm gonna get into a little bit later about we know too much shit about the wrong shit. I'm gonna say it again. We know too much shit about the wrong shit. I honestly, now I know I got a degree and all that good shit, but I feel dumber now than I ever did in my life. Cause I feel like I know way more about the bullshit than I do about the educational shit, about the shit that actually need to get me further in life. I feel like a damn dumbass trying to learn that shit. But you talking about the bullshit, the gossip, the street shit, the drugs, how much this way, how much I can move this and that across that city? I know that. Without a motherfucking hesitation. I know that. But we can get that. Oh, you say you trying to get the SRT? I can put you on to get that real fast. You start talking to nigga about motherfucking me 401ks and motherfucking me and all that shit. I don't know that shit. I got them, but I don't know about that shit. You start telling niggas about motherfucking me wills and you know what I'm saying, share you know what I'm saying, like trust loans and shit like that for kids down the line. Shit, I don't know shit about that. But I know about the bullshit. I know about the entertainment bullshit. But that's what I woke up to. I woke up to hearing about Takeoff being killed. I woke up to seeing the world playing detective. I woke up to seeing this man go from being a tragic situation, a tragic moment in time, to this man becoming clickbait, to this man becoming a news article, to seeing that Vlad took the opportunity of hearing the news about Takeoff's death to post their first interview with the Migos. I don't give a fuck about the first interview the Migos did with you. This nigga is dead. Ain't shit this nigga said 10, 12 years ago and relevant to me right now. This nigga's dead. This man was presumed to be an innocent victim. I don't give a fuck about what he was thinking about when they made fucking me Hannah Montana. Come on, my nigga. It's so much shit going on, bro. It's like I don't even know how to really receive all the information I get about the Takeoff situation. Because I feel like I was damn near there at this point. Because I done heard about 6 different sides of the story, and about 4 of them kind of sound the same. So I'm gonna lean with that one. I'm not gonna come on my platform and get the spread rooms and shit like that. I don't know niggas' names. I don't want no niggas' names. You got women calling in saying they was there, trying to say they was on some hush shit. They don't want to say their name because they know Jazz Prince. Well, bitch, if Jazz Prince and them know you, I'm pretty sure they know your voice. So just because you ain't saying your name, I'm pretty sure they can identify who the hell you are. I'm just assuming, right? But I'm hearing a lot of stories, man. I'm hearing Quavo had beat. Quavo was getting hit for $7K. I don't think I know dice game was a dice game. A nigga lose a few dollars, a nigga gonna be tight. That's just how it go. But I don't think Quavo the type of nigga who got at least $300,000 in jewelry on his neck is tripping about $7K in a situation to where he knows shit can go left. And when I say he knows shit can go left, not just because he's been in a dice game, nigga in a dice game out of his city. Nigga in a dice game with a bunch of niggas he probably know but don't know like that, because look what the fuck happened. You know what I'm saying? I don't think Quavo will be a nigga that's hurting over $7K. I'm pretty sure he bought more than $7K to play some damn dice. I'm just assuming. But you hear the stories, that's how it went down. Quavo was getting hit for the $7K. You hear the other stories that they leave in the bowling alley. They say Quavo be in the boxing ring or some shit like that. One of the niggas who was in there hitting Quavo for his money started cracking jokes about he'd beat Quavo ass, and Quavo got upset. Then you hear stories about Quavo wasn't even having beef with none of them niggas. You hear the story about how Quavo and Takeoff was trying to mediate and squash some beef between 2 other parties. And then shit pop up. Then you hear stories about how a nigga that actually killed Takeoff was allegedly a nigga in his posse. He got hit by friendly fire. You heard a lot of motherfucking stories. And at a certain point, it mattered to me because once you see so much shit, you want to find out the truth. But no, honestly, I don't care how this man lost his life. What's important to me is that they say this man was on some chill shit, on some innocent bystander shit. Now, it all goes back to what I told you. Anytime guns is involved, some stupid shit happens. You come to me time, I'm waking up to find out that one of the biggest rappers in the game is now dead at the age of 28 years old. Right when it's like his personal career was finna kind of blossom, the Migos breaking up, Offset kind of out the picture right now. Quavo and Takeoff just dropped the album, a few bangers on that motherfucker, and just dropped a music video at like literally a few hours before all the news broke out that Takeoff had died. They literally had just dropped the fucking song, a video for the song Messy. So it's like kind of felt like Takeoff was finally finna take the fuck off on some solo or duo type rap shit. And to find out this is why this man passed away, because it could have been some friendly fire, some innocent bystander shit. That shit's sad as fuck. But at a certain point in time, you get all this information fed to you. You want to find out the truth. But then I'm like, damn, bro, it's so much shit going around now. I'm losing sympathy and empathy at the fact this nigga is dead. I can't remember the fact. Last night, I ain't gonna lie to you. I rolled up, I smoked one for my nigga Take Off. I bumped a new, Bill for Infinity Leaks album. He just dropped a Quavo and shit like that. Get that shit a listen. And as I'm doing it, I'm still scrolling, trying to find out what happened to Take Off. What happened to Take Off? What happened to Take Off? So I'm thinking, what the fuck happened to Take Off? Did this shit really happen to Friendly Fire? And all I'm seeing is everybody talking about it was an innocent bystander got hit by some straight bullets. And I'm like, anytime the fucking guns involved, some stupid shit gonna happen. That's why I don't fuck with niggas like that. Because for some reason, niggas like having guns in their hands. For some reason, niggas just, they feel like fucking Popeye with that pistol on. And I can't be around niggas like that. I've seen niggas with my own two eyes, my nigga. I've seen it. When a nigga when you just showing a nigga some heat, and a nigga put that motherfucker in his hand, and all of a sudden he get to aim in that motherfucker. Nigga think he Tupac and Juice all of a sudden. I've seen it with my own eyes, my nigga. We all see the jokes on social media about how my nigga just slammed me and showed 20 bands in front of some hoes. I seen it. It's worse with niggas with guns. When a nigga got a gun, don't even look that nigga way. Don't even breathe that nigga air. Because he gonna be offended by something. He gonna be offended. So I've seen it, my nigga. So anytime there's a gun involved, I'm never surprised when tragic shit like this happens. When it's supposed that niggas you shooting at ain't even niggas you shot. When supposed the nigga you shot was the nigga you rode there with. The nigga that drove you there, you killed. You don't even know how to get home there. Now I've seen this shit with my own eyes, bro. We've seen these movies time and time again. And as I got on the screen, bro, you can't spell stupid without guns. The video I saw, a nigga they saying, was allegedly, a nigga in Quavo and Take Off posse, a nigga that allegedly hit Take Off with the friendly fire. The video I see, the nigga's got the gun out. He's got the gun in his hand, fam. He's got that motherfucker in his hand. Like, that motherfucker is out. He got that motherfucker right here. He posing with that motherfucker. He wishing some shit happened. You know how they say you wishing a nigga would? He was just wishing a nigga would that night. And from the video I seen, like I said, you can't tell. It must be 30-second clips with 10-second clips and shit like that. But from the video I seen, I don't even understand why the shots went off. Yeah, you heard niggas talking, but I ain't heard niggas saying you a bitch. I ain't heard niggas saying run your pockets. I ain't seeing niggas reaching for chains. I ain't seeing none of that. I'm hearing niggas talking, and then I'm hearing motherfuckers shooting. And the nigga that I'm seeing with the gun out got his gun out for no reason. And the reason why I say no reason because that's the shit that you see all day, every day. Niggas who got guns just got them out. Got they shit showing for no reason. And it leads to moments like this, to where I've sitting up on the podcast for over 10, 15 minutes talking about Takeoff being dead. When Takeoff just dropped the fucking album. When Takeoff was only 28 years old. When Takeoff was probably literally the quietest motherfucking rapper in the world. This wasn't rap beef. This ain't no situation where everybody should be talking about why it only happening to rappers. This ain't no rappers as target shit. This ain't that. This is why the niggas got guns shit. This is why niggas doing stupid shit. This is what that is, bro. This ain't about motherfuckers being targets. This ain't about why it's only happening in our community. This ain't about none of that. This is about why do niggas got guns, period. Period. That's what this shit is about. We all know what goes on in a dice game. If you ain't been in one, you done been around one. We all know what the fuck take place in a dice game. Niggas get hot. I get hot betting on motherfucking me sports. Nigga, I lose $2. I want to beat somebody's ass. So what you think the nigga just lost 2 bands think? What you think he feeling? He just lost 2 bets. A nigga over there shaking them motherfucking me dice. He clickety clacking them bitches and hit his ass for more. He want to kill him. He want to kill him. That's just how it goes. You know the risk you take when you out play a dice game. You know the risk. So this ain't about that. This ain't about altercation over a dice game. If you know, you know. What this is about is why niggas got guns. Why? Because think about this. Say Quavo, I'm gonna say this and I'm gonna move on because I don't want to, you know what I'm saying, drag this on. You know what I'm saying? Once again, rest in peace to Takeoff. Prayers and condolences to all his friends and family. Even if the story is true about Quavo getting hit for all this money, Quavo being hot, talking about he had set some shit up and he set that bitch up. If it was all that, if all that's true, but wasn't no guns around, how you think that would have played out? Like, honestly, now you don't think nigga would have been on some Kimbo Slice shit, RIP to Kimbo Slice. You don't think niggas would have told Quavo niggas to swear up. You don't think niggas will allow Quavo and Takeoff to get the shit beat out of them, do you? Apparently they was there with Jazz Prince. We all know how them niggas roll, allegedly. So with that information, my question is, if the guns were not there, what would happen? Niggas lost money, bad bitches seeing you lose money, all that. What would happen? Shit was said, words were said, feelings was hurt. What would happen? Honestly, think about it. Do you really think niggas would have let Quavo and Takeoff them get the shit beat out of them? Do you? Do you? You can stop that. You can't stop them bullets. And the wise words of Nipsey Hussle, you see my nigga on the wall, bullets ain't got no name. Nip told you this a decade ago. Bullets ain't got no name. So I asked the question again. If there were no guns there, what would have happened? You can't spell stupid without guns, my nigga. Real talk. Real motherfucking talk. But moving on, man. Last week I told you I missed last episode. I was feeling a little bit ill. Reason being, I had went out on a date, my nigga. I did. I went on a date. Nothing too crazy. Nigga just want to, it's a little movie, little date, just to get out the crib and shit like that. But it was on the premiere night of Blackout. I don't go to the movies on premiere nights and shit like that just because there's so many people. And I heard too many stories and shit like that about, niggas shooting up the theaters and shit like that. As a moviegoer, I love going to the movies. I'd much rather go Saturday, Sunday mornings, catch a matinee, start my day off with some self-care shit. That's my vibe. Do that, go to an art museum or some shit. That's my vibe. But we did a little bit different this time around. The date night is the date night. It was a movie night. You can't really do too much elaboration on the movie night. Ain't like I got a hand job with the popcorn. Like I ain't never did that one before. I've always been scared to get a blow job or a hand job with the popcorn. You seen the movies and shit where nigga put his dick in the popcorn, old girl reach in for the popcorn. Oh, what's that? I've never ever did that. Like I'm too afraid of all that butter and shit getting in my dick hole. Like I can't rock like that. Like I'm too afraid of it. I put a lot of seasoning. I put the ranch seasoning. I put the motherfucking cheddar seasoning. I put the more motherfucking meat, the secret sauce on that motherfucker. Like I don't want that shit oozing in my dick hole, man. That shit probably worse than STDs, my nigga. That shit probably worse than STDs, my boy. But the date was the date. And the reason why I bring it up on the podcast is because it was by far the weirdest date I've ever been on in my life. Now, like I said, it was a movie date. It's not really much you can do in a movie date. This isn't somebody I literally just met. It's somebody I've known for quite some time. It's somebody I had thoughts of rekindling something with. I'm in that weird situation. I'm in that weird mode where I want something, but the last time I wanted something, I forced my way into some shit. Not literally forced my way into some shit, but I forced it upon myself. And it ended up with a bitch giving me the clap. Like it ended up very, very bad for your boy. So this time I'm really like not trying to do that shit. But I kind of felt myself kind of you know what I'm saying, back in that motion was like, yo, bro, I want something. Like I need to settle down with some shit. So that's what this whole date night was about. You know what I'm saying? The young woman, our relationship is very weird, very toxic. On both ends, I apologize. I own up to my toxicity. The other party doesn't, so it would never really work with me. But it was a weird night because there was a bunch of like weird comments that were said, bunch of uncomfortable moments. Usually, I've never been in a situation where I've been around a woman on some one-on-one shit, and the vibe was off. That's never happened to me before. Like typically, like even if I'm beefing with a woman, like on some we got an issue, we got to talk out, do the text and shit like that. Yeah, it'll be up there. Like, it'll be up. Like I ain't pulling no punches back. But face to face, like usually that's when my words come across a lot better. They're more receptive to what I'm saying, and vice versa. But this date, bro, it was just the whole night was off, my nigga. Like it was just from the moment motherfuckers was in the car on the way to the theater, like something was just wasn't clicking. Like the spark wasn't in the eye. This is a big booty bitch. Like this, like and I don't mean to call her a bitch, but the ass is crazy. And y'all know I'm an ass nigga. I like some ass. The ass was stupendous, but it just wasn't clicking. Like it just wasn't. Yeah, I mean, it wasn't hitting for me for real. And then some of the crazy, and like I told you on the last episode, the snatchback queen, she's a snatchback queen. But it just wasn't about sex. I tell women all the time, it's not about, let me take this off the screen. It's not about sex with me. Yeah, I'm a sexual mother. I'm a sexual nigga. I talk about sex a lot. I be wanting to fuck a lot. But if I don't have an actual connection with you, that shit only gonna last so long. Like your ass can only be so fat after the 20th time I done fucked you, it's pretty much a wrap. Because if I feel like I can't connect with you on the mental level or the emotional level, I'm not really trying to keep risking, you know what I'm saying, reproducing with you or risking my health with you because you're not worth it. And that may be harsh to say, but if I feel like I can't really talk to you, or if I can't really, you know what I'm saying, relate to you or vent to you or in any way, or you can vent to me in any way, you're not worth me taking those risks. And that's how I felt this whole night. Like, it was like more confirmation that all the other times that I tried to make it work with this woman, that those times I felt like I left some hanging. Like I didn't give all my effort, or you know what I'm saying, it was some little shit that kind of broke us apart. All that shit went out the window on this date. Because it was just multiple moments where I just found myself looking like, what the fuck am I doing here? Like, why am I here? Why am I just not at the crib? Like, yeah, I was horny. Yeah, I wanted to smash that night. But why am I just not at home beating my shit? Like, why am I just not doing that, beating my shit, then watching the movie? You know what I'm saying? Why am I wasting my Friday night here? And that was the first time in my life I ever felt like that. And if she ever hears this, look, it's no beef. I had no issues with you. There were words said to me after I pretty much made it clear that was the last time she would be in my presence. There was words said to me that was kind of hurtful, but it's not something I really cared about because I knew that I was doing the right thing for me. And baby, if you ever hear this, it's no issue. I wish you nothing but the best in life. I truly do. I think it's gonna be a hard time for you to find the best in life. Not because you're not fucking with me no more, but because you honestly gotta do some soul searching. Everybody down the line though. Just if I'm saying something that the last 20 niggas done told you, everybody down the line though. You know what I mean? But some shit just don't work. And I think a lot of times, man, people gotta understand when shit don't work. Like this relationship I was with this young woman with lasted down there 9 years. Almost 9 years. And I was gonna let it get to 10. And then what? A baby come up? Then what? You know what I'm saying? So it's I think a lot of times, man, people gotta You gotta think about the future. You gotta think about the betterment for you. You gotta think about if you settling. I can't settle. The moment I settle is the moment I'm done with everything. That's the moment I ain't got my confidence no more. That's the moment I lost. I can get with my dreams. You know what I'm saying? That's the moment I done did a whole bunch of foul shit that's not hatch because I can't settle. And I feel if I settle for a woman just because her ass fat, or just because, you know what I'm saying, we in the same city, or just because, you know, so we got some of the same people in our circles. If I just find myself settling, I feel like I never truly find the happiness that I truly deserve. And I see so many people, not even just the people I know, people I just, you know what I'm saying, on third party shit, on some, I don't even on some celebrity shit. I see people fucking selling all the time because they feel like that's the best they're gonna get, or they feel like that's the one relationship they never had. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I've known this woman for damn near 9 years, man. Damn near 9 years. My dick been in and out this woman for damn near 9 years. Ass is stupendous. Probably, to be quite honest with you, this is probably the biggest ass I've ever fucked in my life. And hey, it's probably the biggest woman I've ever had sex with in my life. In my life. And it's so easy to fall into that trap of just standing around fucking because she got a big ass pussy and her pussy get wet. I mean, a big ass and her pussy get wet. It's easy for niggas to stay around that. And then you get trapped. And now you got a crazy baby mama. Now your kids don't like you because they know you don't like their mama. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't trying. I watch too much Steve. I watch too much Steve, man. But the dating night, it's in itself was just throw the whole motherfucking night away, B. Throw the whole motherfucking night away. But the main reason why I really want to bring up on the podcast is because I don't know how often people go on dates now. I don't know. Like me personally, I don't really go on that many dates. I don't know if it's what's the word to use, bro? Like, I don't know if it's necessary now. And I don't know how that makes it sound for the women I date or the women I be in touch with. It's not necessary no more. Like at first, when I was first getting in the game, when coach first put me in the game, you know what I'm saying? I was checking in rookie year. You know what I'm saying? It was like, yeah, you would take them on a date. You're gonna go out to eat, go to a movie, you know what I'm saying? Go walk the park, you know what I'm saying? Go to the out here in AZ, go to the mountains and shit like that, and look over at the city and shit. Like I did that shit. But I ain't had to do that since I was like 19, 20. Now motherfuckers ain't dating no more. It was so awkward going out because I'm like, yo, you're not even somebody I'm trying to get to know. Like if I'm trying to get to know you, a date feels like the right thing to do. But for a date for a month that you've been knowing for years, y'all just trying to rekindle some short, just trying to link up. A date don't sound like the best thing to me. Like the best thing to me sound like, yo, man, just link up and smoke and chill or some shit and talk and just catch up that way. I don't feel comfortable spending my dollars on a motherfucker I know ain't shit. Like if we trying to rekindle some shit, that means I've already found out you wasn't shit. Because we wouldn't be rekindling some shit if you was some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't be feeling comfortable spending my hard-earned dollars. Bitch, groceries cost a lot, man. Niggas be talking about gas. No, groceries cost a lot. I got a fucking 100-pound demon of a dog. Dog food costs a lot, bitch. I don't feel comfy. You know what I'm saying? I don't feel comfy spending my hard-earned dollars on a bitch I know ain't shit. And that's what I did. That's probably why date night was so horrible from the get. I knew this bitch wasn't shit, and I really ain't want to see Black Adam, but I ain't gonna see that bullshit any fucking way. So the whole date night was just throw that motherfucker away. Whole date night was ass, B. Ended up getting some ass, but that wasn't the point. That wasn't the mission. It was some of the weirdest ass I've ever got in my life, B. Some of the weirdest ass in my life. I'm not a big fan of the whole break up to make up sex. Like, yo, no, not in 2022. I don't think that's the best way to get the ass no more, fella. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm looking out for all my niggas. That break up, make up sex, that shit sound like me too. That shit sound like me too, man. That shit is uncomfortable for me now. As a black man, as a 6'4", 295-pound black man with dreads, tats, and all that good slang and mumbo jumbo talk, a nigga like myself, I can't take chances, B. I can't take chances. I just can't. I fit the description of a nigga. A tall, big black nigga with a pit bull. Yeah. Who pulls up in his apartment complex beating down the block. That's me. I gotta avoid all types of suspicious activity. I ain't fucking with that breakup to make up sex, man. That shit don't get me. Now I had it. I had it though on this date night. And it wasn't it. I didn't feel good the next morning. I felt like I should just left the hell alone. I felt like, why are you sleep with this girl knowing good and goddamn well we never gonna talk again? Why? In my early 20s, yeah, that's what I do. In my late 20s, I'm not on that no more. Cause once I leave, I don't ever want to hear see from this bitch again. I don't want to give her the opportunity of hitting me up 9 months later telling me some knock. No, bitch, who's there? Not me. So it's like that whole day night, man. It was just a bunch of bullshit, bro. It ain't truly motherfucker. That's how I feel. That's truly how I feel, man. But enough about me. Moving on. Let's get into Kyrie Irving, bro. You know, I got on the screen Kyrie versus the world. You know, I try to start the season, the NBA season, when not talking about Kyrie Irving. I'm trying to talk about Kanye West, just because I feel like I talked about them niggas a lot in phase one, and I really don't. I don't want to come on this podcast and just be disagreeing with niggas. That ain't my style. Shit that I don't rock with, I don't even pay attention to it. But this Kyrie Irving shit, I feel like you gotta know what's going on with it. And I'm not going around looking up articles and shit like that. I don't even know a movie they talk. I don't even follow Kyrie Irving, my nigga. But you know the story. Apparently, shared a link to some movie that's anti-Semitic, going Jews and stuff like that. Talk about Christianity and stuff like that. A bunch of shit I don't know about. Quite honestly, a bunch of shit I don't care about. But when you see Kyrie Irving going through the shit he go through, man, it just lets me know, bro. Kyrie Irving is just one of them niggas, man. He's just not as smart as he think he is. Like a lot of people, the wisest man in the room is the one who knows he doesn't know everything. The dumbest motherfucker in the room is the motherfucker who think he knows everything. That's the dumbest motherfucker in the room. That's Kyrie Irving. And I think a lot of times, man, it's a slippery slope because Kyrie Irving's coming up in a day and age to where everybody's looking at these athletes to be more than athletes. And I honestly think, without trying to, kill Kyrie Irving for who he is as a man, I honestly feel like Kyrie Irving has found himself in a space to where he's chasing a moment. He's chasing the love and adoration of the people. Just how I say, when podcasters, bro, you try to chase the moment, that's how you'll get fucked over. I feel like Kyrie Irving has been chasing a moment for the last couple of years now. And it's fucked up to say, because I don't want to make it seem like his heart's not in the right place. I'm not trying to make it seem like Kyrie Irving doesn't fight for this he truly believes in. I honestly feel like he does. But I think the way he goes about it is like he wants that Kaepernick treatment. You know how niggas love Kaepernick, how they put Kaepernick up here, even though I don't agree with it, but niggas hold Kaepernick up here. Like, motherfuckers don't even think about Kaepernick playing football for real. I feel like Kyrie Irving wants to be like that. And I told y'all on episodes a long time ago, you have to remember who he's close friends with. Him and Maya Moore are like this, my nigga. And she walked away from the game in the prime of her career to fight social injustice. It worked. Got that man out of prison. I think she married that man now. She went on to live her life happily ever after. And I don't think that she chased the moment. I think she truly did some shit that the rest of the world was against. Nobody thought it was wild for her to walk away from the game in the middle of her prime. Like, it was niggas talking about some, man, that nigga, you know where he at. He'd be there 6 years from now. You better go get them some more rings. But she said no. She opted out and went and did her shit. With Kyrie Irving, it really feel like everything he does, bro, is like he trying to start a movement. He trying to start something. Is he trying to rally the troops type shit. Go back to the whole fucking what's that shit called? When they stormed Capitol Hill, that nigga didn't play. Nigga, he's trying to get other motherfuckers not to play. When they went to the bubble, he was trying to get motherfuckers to go to the bubble. When with the whole vaccine shit, he trying to be the voice of the voice. He trying to do all this, although he was still getting paid millions of dollars. You can't be the voice of niggas who broke now when you getting millions of dollars. Like, it don't work like that, my nigga. It don't work. But everything Kyrie Irving does, it feels like he's trying to rally the troops. And I always say, but when you try and chase a moment, it's never gonna work out how you think it's gonna work out. Because that love that Kyrie Irving's looking for from the people is not authentic. It's not authentic. It's just not. It's not. You're not getting that Kaepernick love that you're looking for. You're not getting that Maya Moore love you was looking for. You're not getting the fucking LeBron, Carmelo, D Wade, Chris Paul love when they was at the ESPYs. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Staying in unison. You're not even getting that love. What you getting right now, Kyrie, is a bunch of motherfuckers looking at you like, bro, what the fuck are you talking about? Because not only when you do shit and motherfuckers challenge you on it, you don't have the answers right then and there. I don't want to go as far as Stephen A. Smith and thinking that you think everybody peons and everybody not as smart as you, even though you do act like that. You have said that shit before. I'm not gonna go that far now. All I'm gonna say is stop talking about shit you clearly don't know about. Because the shit niggas know about, they have no problems explaining. They just don't. The shit, only time I have a hard time explaining some shit is if I'm lying, or if I kind of understand some shit and don't want to really give you a deep explanation, because you're gonna kind of find out I really don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. Them the only times I don't like explaining shit. So when I hear Kyrie and I watch his interviews and I'm trying to, you know what I'm saying, side with the nigga and see where he coming from, because I'm all for niggas thinking how they thinking and believing what they believe in. I could care less. But it's my thing about providing this misinformation to the masses and spreading bad information to the youth that I can't rock with. Kyrie Irving got 17 million followers, I think they said on Instagram. Another 4 to 5 million on Twitter. Like, my nigga, you got over 20 million people following you. You probably got about 15 million kids. Probably about 15 million kids following you. They see that nigga dribbling the ball like that, they're like, he gotta be on to something. They do it with Kanye. Hey, that nigga, he got all that money. He can't be that crazy. It's motherfuckers that think like that, Kyrie. So this whole he dropping a link to this movie shit, man, I don't give a fuck about that shit, man. I told you, man, I don't care about people's religion. I don't care about people's sexuality. I don't care about who they fucking. I don't care about if they eat pork or not. I don't care about none of that shit, bro. As long as you ain't out killing motherfuckers, raping motherfuckers, drugging motherfuckers, as long as you ain't violating people, fam, I don't really give a fuck. As long as you ain't violating, spreading misinformation, I don't give a fuck. And if you is, keep that shit in your own little box. I don't give a fuck. But the moment that shit go public, and a nigga act like he ain't prepared to face that backlash, that's when I step in. Because I'm all for a nigga standing up for some shit he believe in and ready to face on them consequences. Like I said, Kyrie Irving would have posted that link on purpose, you know what I'm saying, and was prepared to answer any questions that motherfuckers was asking me in those press conferences. I wouldn't have had a problem with it. My only problem is when I see grown ass men making decisions and then not being prepared to face the backlash that come with those decisions. My nigga, you a grown ass man. You're not a kid no more. You need to actually sit down. You need to sit down and think about what the fuck you about to do. You need to do that. Because anytime I ever post some shit on my Instagram, I thought about it. It wasn't some shit I just said, let me just see and share. No, I've never done that. And I'm not Kyrie Irving. I don't have a bunch of fucking business ventures and business partners that's tied to my image. It's tied to my credibility. That's tied to my likeness. I don't have a shoe deal. I don't work for a multi-billion-dollar corporation. I don't work for a Jewish man. Oh, I do, but I'm saying like I don't work for Albert Silver and them. Like it's not people walking up to me with microphones and shit. So it's like when I see that, it's like Kyrie, bro, you gotta be. If you as smart as you say you is, you gotta start acting like it. Cause right now, my nigga, you're lost in the sauce. Deeply. You're lost in the sauce, my nigga. Real talk. That whole, you know what I'm saying? That whole motherfucking me. Oh, the Cavs win? Yeah, the Cavs won by 1. Damn, an OT. I had him on a slip. I'm all good. But it's just, Kyrie, man, you just gotta do better, bro. You truly gotta do better. Man. I'm not gonna get on you about scoring the 4 points. Man, I don't give a fuck about that. Nigga he was averaging with 32. Nigga had one bad game. Come back in this game, just ball out. But come back and just shut the fuck up now, because if you're not willing to explain yourself, don't even give them shit to ask you questions about. Keep it nothing but basketball, my nigga. I should have to tell you that if you're smart as you say you is, but that's just how the game goes. That's how the game goes. Before I move on, I do want to say this, man. You know, I do want to say this because it happened with the Draymond Green situation. It happened with the whole Kanye West situation. And it's happened with pointless and countless situations time and time again. When motherfuckers get in trouble for some shit and they say they was hurt. Hurt people. If you notice the trend that's going on right now is that everybody's talking about how when they fucked up and they gotta apologize for fucking up, they want to explain how fucked up their mindset was. Everybody's facing some type of mental and self-crisis. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's going through some top-notch shit when they disrespected somebody. When they insulted people. When they punch a nigga in the face and knock them out. Now all of a sudden there's some off-the-court shit. You know what I'm saying? Now all of a sudden there's some shit going on in their personal life. They just can't contain in their head. Their emotions is just spewing out of them all of a sudden. That now what they cause them to say this hate speech shit. Now it causes them to punch niggas in the face type shit. I'm just sick and tired of in 2022 that it's common now for every time somebody fuck up that they was in some horrific mind state. Or it was just something going on in their personal life that just had their emotions all fucked up. Like I'm tired of that. That excuse is played the fuck out. I've never respected the person who did some shit because they had some shit going on in their personal life. You know the person I did respect, or I do respect, the person that got some shit going on in their personal life that still contain their emotions and act the right fucking way. Like I respect Isaiah Thomas, my nigga. When his sister died, he had all that shit going on in his personal life, but he still went to work and showed up and played basketball. I respect when Kobe had the whole rape case going on in 2004. Well, was still catching flights and shit after court and flying to go play the game and get buckets. I respect it. I remember when niggas was saying the court was their sanctuary. I can't respect the nigga that, you know what I'm saying, it's a riot going on at Capitol Hill, so now he got to sit at home. I can't respect the nigga that every time somebody die in their family, they miss it for months. I can't respect it. I can't respect the nigga that who baby mama or wife found they second phone in their gym bag and found all the holes in their phone. Now he knocking niggas the fuck out. I can't respect that, my nigga. We grown ass men now. Everybody got some shit going on. Everybody got some shit going on. We grown ass motherfucking men. It comes to a certain point in time where containing your emotions is bullshit. Like as a kid, losing your emotions and acting all irate, slapping shit over in front of the girls, that shit was cool. You felt like you was gonna get some ass after that. But we grown as fuck now. I feel a lot better when I actually control my emotions. When I lose control of my emotions, I feel stupid as shit. I be mad at myself. But when I control my emotions and I don't let certain shit just piss me the fuck off, I feel good as fuck. I go reward myself. Chick-fil-A that day. But I'm just tired of that fucking excuse, man. I truly am, man. But moving on, we wrap this podcast on up. I want to say, I want to talk about survivor's remorse, man. Black people, man, on the screen, I got survivor's remorse, K. Black people, we have a very, very weird way of thinking. It's like, as a whole, black people as a whole, we feel bad when we succeed in life. When good shit happens to us, we feel bad about it. We be feeling like, nah, this can't be happening to me. Like, I don't really deserve this shit. And it's crazy as fuck to me. It truly is crazy as fuck to me. There's been so many times in my life where I had some good shit going on, and I wasn't really enjoying the moment for real because I was skeptical. I'm peeking around like, man, hold on, man. Fuck thinking I'm being pumped. I'm looking for the Grim Reaper type shit. Like, man, hold on, man. Some bullshit about to take place. And that's usually what happens. Because I'm manifesting some bullshit to take place, that anytime some good shit is happening, I'm automatically thinking the negative, so some negative shit happens. That happens 100 times out of 100. But as a whole, I've seen it not only from myself, from people in my family, from close friends, from people on social media, from people all over. Black people as a whole. I don't know if it's the crab in the barrel mentality. I don't know what it is. But it's like when we make it out the hood, we make it out of a fucked up situation, because we still know people in those positions that instead of feeling proud about the hard work we put in, that we automatically feel bad about receiving the flowers we deserve because we don't want to feel like we shitting on people we was in the mud with. And it's so fucked up to think about that. Because no, nigga, I just worked my ass off to get to where the fuck I'm at. I worked my ass off for that shit. I shouldn't have to sit around and be mopey and contain my excitement because the motherfuckers I was in the mud with ain't got out shit. Nigga, keep pushing. Nigga, watch me work, nigga. I keep pushing. Watch me work, nigga. We gonna be all right. But for some reason, bro, it's like black people, and I don't know how it is I don't know how my Mexicans feel. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how Asians feel. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how the whites feel. I'm talking about us. Niggas that look like your boy. Y'all know what the fuck I'm talking about. Tap in. Why do we have survivor's remorse with this shit? Why? I can't even give you an answer to why I feel like that. Anytime I feel like I'm leveled up in life, I don't never post that shit automatically. Because I automatically think about the niggas that I know who ain't in that position. The niggas I know who align my shit. The niggas who I know, I'll be like, this nigga Hatch he ain't giving back to the hood type shit. That's the shit I think about. Because that's the storyline that goes on. That's the conversation that goes on every time a nigga make it. That nigga ain't this. That nigga ain't this. He ain't giving back. He a bitch ass nigga. I remember he ain't do this back in the day. It's always some bullshit. So anytime a black person felt that it came up in life, they really never feel good about the shit they doing because they know it's a bunch of bullshit attached to it. Instead of appreciating and accepting all the hard work you put in, all the opportunities that you just cashed in on, you sitting back soaking in disappointment and depression because you know for a fact that the people who you grew up with ain't living the way you live. You automatically feel like you don't deserve this shit because you know you just like the niggas you grew up with who ain't got shit. Nah, my nigga, you took the right path. Nah, my nigga, you hit that extra rep. Everybody goes to the gym. Everybody goes to the gym, my nigga. But the motherfucker got them big ass arms, or the girl got them big ass legs in their ass, she had them squats more. The nigga with that big ass chest on that bench press more. He grinded more. So instead of fucking just not fucking, bathing in your own fucking success and fucking soaking in depression, we gotta stop that shit. We gotta stop that shit. And I gotta stop that shit for myself. Like my nigga, I had so much shit happen to me, bro, that motherfuckers be jumping head over heels for. And then in the moments that shit was happening to your boy, I was sitting back debating if I even deserve it or not. I was sitting back debating on, yo, man, like, did I just get lucky? Like, that's what I was saying to myself. So I ain't really shit on niggas how I should have been shitting on niggas. I ain't do that. Like, I should have been on a whole other level with this shit, but I wasn't, because I wasn't looking at the shit I was doing in present time and fucking acknowledging my grind, acknowledging the path that I was on. Like, damn, my nigga, you really that nigga. I wasn't doing that. Instead of doing that, I was like, oh, my nigga, what, you doing too much, my nigga. You need to chill out, my nigga. Do you even deserve all this? Like, do you deserve to be fucking this bitch that all these niggas want to fuck? Do you deserve to be touching these bags that niggas want to be touching? Do you deserve this? Like, there's so much shit I did in my life, bro, that niggas don't know about. Because I wasn't even looking at those achievements and those success stories as success stories and achievements. I was looking at that shit as I was a lucky nigga that day. Nah, fuck that. I grinded hard for that shit. So I don't know. If y'all got the answers why we as a community do that, please let me know. Let a nigga know. Shoot me a comment, shoot me a DM, leave a comment, all that should be review, all that, man. Please let me know. That's one of those things that I think that really, it follows from generation to generation. And I think until we find the reasons why we do the things we do, we can never stop doing things we do. So I really want to know why as a community we do that. And even for my Latino Mexican community, for my white community, for my Asian community, if y'all have those similar things happen in y'all communities and y'all have an instant wall thing take place, let me know. It could be the same answer for all of us, man. So just let your boy know, man. I really want to know why the fuck we all have survivor's remorse when it comes to, succeeding in life. Like, it's some of the wildest shit when you truly fucking think about it, but it really motherfucking is. But moving on. I want to talk about this before you get up out of here. I kind of talked about it earlier, knowing too much about the wrong shit. The internet, man, is a tricky place. And the reason why I say that is because the internet, you can learn a lot of valuable things. You can truly learn a lot, bro. You can learn how to start a business, how to maintain a business. You can learn how to network with people. You can network through the internet. You can keep up with current things going on in the world to help you with your own business, with whatever you got going on. The internet can help you, bro. But another thing the internet can also do is dumb down your way of thinking and control your input and also your output. And what I mean by that is if you're on social media all day and all you're seeing is negativity, what you gonna do? You're gonna produce negativity. Speaking for myself, when I was on social media heavy back when I was fresh out of high school and shit like that, I was on social media heavy. Everything that I was seeing on social media became my everyday life. So if it became if I'm seeing nothing but pictures of motherfuckers out and about in the clubs, partying, smoking, chilling, drinking, you know what I'm saying, on the block, those stupid, that just doing stupid shit, that became my everyday life because that shit looked cool. That shit was, you know what I'm saying, I was attracted to that shit. So I started doing that shit. When it comes to the information that I receive on social media, man, and I'm gonna try to speed this up because I don't want to make this episode super fucking long. We already been here down there out. The information I receive on social media is the information that, as a kid or even as a young adult, I was receiving. Like, people have to understand, I'm only 27 years old. So I'm at that prime age where, I'm out of college now. So it's like a lot of information I'm finna start receiving isn't gonna be new information. It's gonna be a lot of recycled information that's on social media or some everyday life shit. A lot of my time is straight receiving like a lot of new information on a daily basis is that shit's over. That shit's kaput. That shit's donezo. And I feel like the information that I receive now on a daily basis is a lot of like dumbed down bullshit. When the last time y'all really saw some shit that was educational? And I'm not saying on some nerd shit. I'm just saying like when the last time you saw some shit that was straight educational? And I'm not talking about some shit you seen about the Nature Channel, the History Channel, where they talking about the fucking lions hunting gazelles and shit. No, I'm talking about some straight educational shit about life, period. When's the last time it happened? I know too much shit about the wrong shit. I just seen a video of Krishan Rock, face all fucked up, beat the fuck to hell, and everybody assuming it was Blueface. I don't like to assume domestic violence situations just because once the real come out, niggas is done. I still want to know did Tory Lanez shoot Megan Thee Stallion? Like, what the fuck, B? Like, what in the fuck? But when it comes to this Krishan shit, I know too much about Krishan Rock. I know about her drinking problems. I know about her beating up Blueface mama, beating up Blueface sister. I know about Blueface knocking her daddy out. I know about her and Blueface fighting in the middle of the streets. I know about her being dirty, allegedly, as they say on the show. I know about all this shit. I know about motherfucking me, all the takeoff shit that happened. I know about who was there. I know who had guns. I know if it was over a dice game or not. I know what kind of chain this nigga had on. When it came to PNB Rock, I know what the nigga was eating before he died. I know what kind of car he was driving. I know who killed the nigga. I know if there was a family and who killed the nigga. It's like, I know too much shit about the wrong shit. I know too much. Why do I know this shit? That's what the internet provides. That's what social media provides. It provides you the opportunity to lift up the fucking cover to a bunch of bullshit. And I'm just one of those people, bro. I don't want anything to do with that. Like my life is totally fine not knowing that all this took place in events that led to Takeoff's death. All my life is totally fine knowing that, not knowing anything about Krishan fucking Rock and Blueface. My fucking life is totally fine not knowing that his baby, that PNB Rock, was eating chicken and waffles when niggas ran down on him. I know I shouldn't know this shit. This shit don't be news to me. But I feel like social media, since it's reached its peak, I feel like everybody's mind is just wrapped with this bullshit. And I know I say it all the time on this podcast, bro. That's why I made the podcast to, you know what I'm saying, shine light on more important shit. But it's like, when I started this, bro, I didn't understand how hard the shit was going to be. It's hard as fuck to really shine light on the important shit. Because you really got to search for that shit, my nigga. Like, it blows my mind how hard I really got to search for the good shit. And I say good shit, I mean like the good shit is going to be like warm a nigga heart type shit. Like, damn, an old lady got hooked across the street type. I mean, where's those stories? Every damn story I see is about a nigga getting shot to fucking pieces. I just seen the fucking video of fucking a car getting stuck on the train tracks. A car getting stuck on the train tracks, my nigga. I'm seeing videos, niggas getting shot dead, and niggas is stopping recording that shit and posting on social media. I shouldn't know what this nigga Takeoff had on when he got killed. I shouldn't know that. I shouldn't know before the police know that was Takeoff on the ground. I shouldn't know this shit, but I do. And I don't have sources. Like, I don't even have sources. You know how nigga on ESPN, they like sources say, I don't even have sources. And I know this shit. I shouldn't know this shit. I don't want to know this shit. This shit is depressing. Anytime I feel like I'm being force-fed information, it's just depressing. Because I feel I ain't got nowhere to turn. I'm being forced to learn about this shit now. I should know about all the shit about the Young Thug Rico case. I ain't tapped in with that shit, but I know everything because it's everywhere I turn. I don't care about the bullshit, bro. I don't. And it's sad because that shit's everywhere, my nigga. The bullshit is every motherfucking where, man. We know too much shit about the wrong shit, man. Like, I feel dumber now than I did before I had my degree. Like, real talk. I feel dumber now than I did before I had my damn degree. Because now all I know about is the bullshit that's going on in the hip hop community, the bullshit going on in the streets, the drama going on in podcasting, the drama going on in sports, Kyrie Irving. Like, that's all I know now. Like, I'm tired of this shit. I'm tired of this shit, man. Real talk. But moving on, man. I think that's all we got, man. Talk about Takeoff. We talked about me going on a weak ass, bunk ass date. We talked about having survivors. We want to talk about knowing too much. Yeah, I think that's all we motherfucking got. So let me see. Yeah, that's all we got. Let's talk about the merch right fast. You know, merch dropping real soon, man. I talked about, I touched on earlier in the podcast. While I was out last week, and I've been doing it for the last couple of weeks now. I got more equipment. I told y'all about that. Got more equipment, things like that. With that equipment, I've been dibbling, dabbling, making up new logos. So that's coming real soon. New logo. Probably a starter. I'm making it myself. Once the show gets a lot bigger, I'm gonna do like a little petition for all the friends of the show. I've had some artistic, friends of the shows out there who want to, submit, copies of logos or little intro themes on stuff like that. I'll put those up on certain episodes and things like that to try to engage all the friends of the show and things like that, man. Just so you can know we all one big happy family and that y'all helping to help me produce great content as well. So I want to make sure I shine light on all my artistic fans out there, or friends of the show, I should say. I'm shine light on them as well by doing that. But with the merch, man, with that new equipment, we're making those new logos. Also, I've been making new like templates for shirts and shit like that. And I came out with a few. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like as I was sick and stuff like that, bro, I pumped out at least 25 shirts, 25 different type of shirt ideas and themes. Put them together, got them up on proof models and stuff like that to see how the shirts would look and things like that. We got black, we got gray, we got baseball shirts, we got the baseball long sleeve joints. We got some of those. I'm still getting the pricing down on those and things like that. But for the black shirts, I'd already put some black shirts together. I got some friends of the show shirts. I got some OG Hatch original shirts. I got some motherfucking 1-800 shirts coming out. I got a whole bunch of those type of shirts coming out, man, real fucking soon. I'm gonna get some help. I got a friend of mine. She's very helpful in this field. When it comes to that, because she's doing a lot with her business, things like that. Shout out to John, pretty dope paintings. I'm gonna get with her, and I'm gonna try to see if she can help me out with this whole website stuff. I know how to do it, but I feel like sometimes, man, I just feel like I don't know if it's the nigga in me. But a lot of times I think simple is better. And a lot of times it is better, but a lot of times it can add a little pop to it. And I'm type of nigga that I'm a simple nigga until I really just add the pop. And a lot of times it just takes me a long time to add the pop. Case in point with this podcast, we over 2 years in, and I'm just now really starting to dump a lot of money into this podcast and try to, make this shit pop. You know what I mean? So with the website, I'm gonna get that up and running for you guys real soon. Like I said, I got with those black shirts already made. I got a few of those coming in the mail already, so I can start wearing them on the podcast and things like that. It should be here within the next 2 weeks. So be on the lookout for those while I'm on the podcast. For the people watching OGHatchTV on YouTube, you'll be able to see me wearing the prototypes of the merch, I guess, on the podcast, so you guys can see just what it is. This is the first time me doing it, so obviously the first drop will be the exclusive drop. It will be a limited drop, obviously. And once the show grows, or once time goes on, will be more drops that gets bigger and better and things like that. But yeah, man, merch is coming very motherfucking soon, man. I want to shout to my girl, Asia, my queen, who I had on the podcast. I know she had dropped a shirt, what was it, like a week or two ago? I'm just here to be pretty sure that was pretty motherfucking me hard. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm happy about her success as well. So I'm happy about that. To have some merch coming for you guys pretty soon. Like I said, it was something I was talking about all in phase 1. I wanted to have this stuff done before we start phase 2. But if I really want to wait that long, we would have to wait an extra 5 weeks for me to actually, from when I start the actual, phase 2. And I really wasn't trying to wait that long. I couldn't wait till November, to put out the first episode of phase 2. So the merch is coming very soon, man. Very, very motherfucking soon. New fucking pictures will be added to the backgrounds as time goes on. We went back to the straightforward camera angle for this week's episode. Website coming very motherfucking soon. The EP coming very motherfucking soon. We got a lot going on the Thin Line Between Genius and Insanity podcast platform, man. I'm really trying to, step out of my comfort zone and pump this shit out, man. We're finna get some more clips out to you guys. We're finna get a lot of shit going, man. I'm gonna try to step my game up on all socials. Since I've been sick these last couple, since I've been sick these last couple of weeks, really. Because even when I recorded the last episode, I was already feeling a little bit bad. But going on that date being wrong really just send me over the motherfucking hill. I'm gonna try to get back on social media heavy, Rob. I've been following up with that, with the engagement. There's been a lot of messages I've been missing. I've been replying to them all late and shit like that because I've been just away from my phone. But we're finna up the social media game back up. I think I'm gonna hire somebody in that who specializes in running people's social media and things like that to try to get this, my social media game back popping. But it's a lot going on, man. The major announcement is that the merch is coming very motherfucking soon. New logo is coming very motherfucking soon. Thin Line Between Genius and Insanity. 104. We end this bitch on the grind 200. You bitch, you. But that's all I got for you guys. Now, I don't want to keep y'all too motherfucking long. This episode's a little bit longer than I actually anticipated it being. But that's all I got. I'm gonna get up out of here. You know how I get up on this side, man. It's all love these ways. Never let the. Did I just fuck up my own one for me outro? I think I did. God damn. I must got COVID. That's not funny, man. Shout out to all people. Rest in peace, everybody lost their life to COVID, man. God damn, Hatch. But nah, man. No, seriously, I'm not even adding that part out, man. Fucking YOLO. But no, seriously, man. It's all love these ways. Always keep the main thing the main thing. Never let them saturate with the bullshit. Stay safe, stay sharp, stay sane. And holla at y'all next week, man. We out this motherfucker. Peace. That nigga said, I must have COVID. I must got that shit, boy. Real talk. Nigga getting tired off fast and shit. I do gotta get tested for that shit, bro. I ain't even tested for COVID yet. I got the vaccine and shit, but I've never been tested for that shit, bro. Fuck. Nah, fuck that, bro. I'm gonna just thug it out. Fuck that shit. I feel better. I feel better, bitch. I'll try next week, man. We out this motherfucker.